Eh. Well, it so happens that today was um, annual garage sales. Yes, that's the story of how I got this one. In fact, I'm not even gonna really hide it because it's a thing I kind of got that I maybe shouldn't have, and I didn't even really think it needs a bold intro. So here it is. It's a new fan, a thing, a hugger thing, made by well, not made by, but sold under Hawaiian Breeze. Now, let me ask you one question. What in the fuck is a Hawaiian Breeze? Uh, well, apart from one video I've seen already before I started this video, I don't really know. I don't know if this is like a Walmart brand or something. I don't know. So, okay. Now that I've shown it already, not not even 5 minutes in, I've already shown it because it's that great. Also, new microphone I got going, so yay. Hopefully the audio is a little bit better. Gonna have to get used to this new one, but anyways, yeah. So if you know me, then you might know that I tend to get some of my fans from garage sales. Yes. And this one is no exception to it. Um, Now, uh, I, I I really don't know why I got it, but I did. Um, Now this year for grad sales, I was in particularly I was pretty hyped for sales of for this year, and yeah, that's been going on for that was I've been hyped for them for this year for quite a bit now, quite a little while now. So um, today finally arrived where we had the sales and everything. So of course I had my mind set on buying a new fan because it's already been well not that long. Yeah, no, it hasn't really been that long since I got the Minuet and Grayton, but still, I like a new thing to keep me interested. Yeah. So, um, yeah. So I might as well mention what I did find for sales today, and all of them were pretty much better than this thing. I swear, all of them were pretty much better than this thing. But it came down to this, to this thing. So yes, we got co-star the cat here as per usual. Um, so my day started out with I think it's iron finish. I don't iron or maybe iron something. I don't know. I honestly really don't care right at the moment, but um, a carriage house too. Yes, a carriage house too. And yet I got this thing. Um, Now I would have got the carriage house if the blades weren't warped on it, which is like a standard feature with every every single carriage house on this planet Earth has warped blades. Every single one. Maybe the odd like 12 of the new in-box ones you find here and there, but every single other carriage house on planet Earth has warped blades. Brackets. Brackets, blades. Either one. I brackets. So unfortunately, the one I found wasn't an exception to that, so I didn't get it. I don't think they wanted much for it either, but still, I didn't get it. Or else I would have if the brackets and that were in, if they weren't warped or anything, I would have got it. But not this time. There's millions of them out there. They're even here. They're like common as dirt. They're as common as a dandelion. Um, and another thing that's as common as a dandelion, which is the next fan I found, was a brand new in box for, I think it was it was $15. A Pleasant Era Catalyst 4 in white finish. That one I was actually somewhat tempted to get, but unfortunately my time with sales today was kind of split in half. So the first half I found the fan, and I wanted to wait until I found something better to buy, which, I mean, at least at least there was more than two fans this year that I found. So there's that. But yeah, brand new in box, Pleasant Era Catalyst, so 90s. Catalyst 4 from the 90s. Yeah, brand new in box and everything. I don't think it was even opened yet. So that yeah, unfortunately I returned to the to the place that was selling it, and they unfortunately the sale already ended there, so that was kind of sad for, well, kind of. I mean, I don't know which one I would have preferred, to be honest, this or the Catalyst, but I mean this thing, come on. It might be a it might be a piece of shit, but at least it's got some character. At least it's not another Catalyst, so I guess I kind of prefer this thing over that. Um, Third fan I found was probably the best of the bunch. Probably, yeah, the best of the bunch. Um, that one actually, that one has been on. It was a fan that was on Marketplace for. It's been on there for like forever, and I kind of had a feeling that. Yeah. Once I never mind. It was a 52-inch SMC Park Avenue 3, a 52-inch version. Unfortunately, though, it was flush mounted, so I would have been missing the down rod, and yeah, but still a Park Avenue 3. And now that one, since that was one I discovered on like the second half of my sales exploration, as I might as well call it. Um, yeah, I found that in the second half. I found it, and I was tempted to get it, but I kind of made the wrong decision for waiting again, because I always like to do that with every single sale. I always like to believe that there's going to be, ooh, something better out there. So I kind of passed it up, unfortunately. And we went to look at some other sales. It was like, I don't know, not even that long after. And by the time we came back, the sale was over. Yeah. Wah, wah. So unfortunately, I did not get that. So, um, and the fourth and final one, this one, you see here, this very Hawaiian breeze, this thing. Um, this is another case of like what happened with the Monet. Like at the very end of the sales, uh, where I finally found the fan that I guess I kind of wanted to get. It was pretty much the last. It was, yeah. I didn't see anything else other after the Park Avenue, of course, other than this thing. So yeah, it kind of made. I don't know if I don't. I mean, I kind of like half regretting it, but also half kind of happy I got it. I don't know. It's cheap. I'm not gonna not admit it. It's definitely cheap. It's a piece of shit. But it's a piece of shit with some character in it, I guess. I'm trying to sugarcoat it, I know. As much as I could to try and sugarcoat my uh, purchase. Because I can never leave garage sales without a fan now, I guess. Yeah, that's just how I work. So, um, yeah. One of the last sales I went to, I found this thing. And it's a fan. It is a fan. I mean, there's nothing really special to add about it, other than the fact it's Hawaiian Breeze, which is a brand I never heard of before. Like I had zero clue when I found this thing what the hell it was. So I didn't know what I was getting into when I bought this thing for $10. And I might have should have maybe gone 5. Well, I should have, but 10 it was. So okay. I might as well. That's pretty much my story for today. So I should move on to the fan itself. This is the Hawaiian Breeze Hugger fan. 10 out of 10 name. Absolutely very original. Inch Hugger ceiling fan. Yeah, the box kind of got wrinkled there. Ouch. 4 blades, reverse from oak to rosewood. 3 speed with reverse. Ooh. 4 blades. School light kit. School. This that looks like a fucking schoolhouse. Does that look like a schoolhouse globe to you? You couldn't even call it schoolhouse. Okay. This is already I didn't even notice that till now. This is already wonderful. In fact, the only thing I really know about this fan is that it was $10 and the box art. And that someone actually somehow managed to make a video of one or two or whatever it was, in a white finish. This is the antique brass version, as you can obviously see before you. Model number. Is there anything else to note with this? The box art kind of, it's giving me Honeywell vibes. It really is. So I don't know if I don't know. I literally, again, I do not know anything about the Hawaiian Breeze brand other than they apparently sold fans, and if I had to guess where they were, it was probably either some place like True Value or Home Hardware. Uh, if I had to guess, it's probably True Value. I mean, they have Boston Harbor now there, which is another brand that makes it. Yeah, it's another brand. But I think that's probably who would have sold this. Either that or Walmart. Either one of the two. I couldn't see a place like Canadian Tire that's selling this thing. They had an SMC in that at the time, so yeah. I don't even know when this fan is from. That's another thing I don't know. In fact, I could probably look under the box. 1 year limited warranty. Wow, such an elegant warranty plan. I fucking love it. 1 year warranty. Okay. So we got our school light kit, 3 speed with reverse, 4 blade, 1 year limited warranty, Hawaiian Breeze here, with the most Honeywell looking color scheme I have ever seen on a box for box art. So let us turn the box, where we once again see 42-inch Hugger ceiling fan Hawaiian Breeze, 4-blade reverse from oak to rosewood, 3-speed with reverse, 4 blades, school like it. Yeah, except it's on a blue background. Ooh, that's nice. That's really nice. What's another thing to note? Ooh, a piece of tape. That's very nice. That sets the tone very well, that piece of tape. It truly makes this thing very interesting. Uh, Now, this part, of course, was left in the sun, as we could probably already tell, and the box is a little bit beat, but uh, that, 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 that. Warning: to reduce the risk of fire, electric shock, or personal injury, mount to outlet box marked acceptable for fan support, and you acceptable for fan support, and use mounting screws provided with the outlet box. Most outlet boxes commonly used for the support of lighting fixtures are not acceptable for fan support and may need to be replaced. Consult a qualified electrician if in doubt. Fan must be installed with blades at least 7 feet from floor. Yeah. Very poetic. What's on the other side? They don't even. I just noticed they don't even have this thing with a French side, like with the it being in French instead of English. It's all English, so that's kind of harsh. Ouch. So, okay, with nothing else to look at, and yeah, I guess we can open the box. Try to open the box. I have to open it from the faded side. Oh, that's why. That's why. What do we get with our Hawaiian Breeze Hugger fan? Oh boy, I really hope there's a manual in there, because if there's not, then the average consumer is fucked. Oh, look at that. Yeah, $10. We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. So what's on top? So, okay. Alright, so we got our owner's manual. This thing is brand new in box, so that's a plus. So I get to experience this thing again, brand new in box, just like the Monet, pretty much. We got the blades, owner's manual, and fobs, and of course other accessories. Oh wow, they actually included wire connectors. That actually kind of shocks me for some reason. Pun not intended, I swear. It also shocks me even more that this thing has fobs with it. Like, well, I guess I shouldn't say that, because even cheap fans like this do tend to have at least like mismatched fobs or something like that. It's a certainly a very interesting fan. Ooh. Owner's manual, 42-inch Hugger ceiling fan, 4 blades, single light. Style, no. I'm not reading the numbers. Satin nickel, satin brass. Oh, this is satin brass. Oh. Okay, well, my interest is actually raised a little bit. And white, which is pretty much the only version aside from this satin brass version that exists on the internet now. Assembly and installation, operation warranty. Your beautiful 1-year limited warranty. Congratulations! You have made the worst decision in your life. Return this to the store right now. You have chosen the best. Your new ceiling fan will provide you with many years of comfort and satisfaction, like failing capacitors. Table of Contents. Safety tips. Unpacking your fan. Tools and material required. Electrical outlet box. Installing the mounting plate. Installing the fan. Electrical connections. Blade attachment. Installing light kit and glass globe. Yeah. Operation, troubleshooting, maintenance, specifications. 1 year limited warranty. Let us read in full detail. That's beautiful. Alrighty, kids. Sing you a nice story for, not sing you a nice story, tell you a nice story so you can go to sleep. It's called 1 year limited warranty. The fan motor of your ceiling fan is warranted to be free from defects in workmanship and material present at all times of shipment from the factory for 1 year. 1 year? After the date of purchase by the original purchaser. Other fan parts are warranted to be free from defects in workmanship and material at the time of shipment from the factory for a period of 1 year after the date of purchase by the original purchaser. If the fan should ever fail to perform satisfactorily, that's a word that exists, we agree to correct or replace such defects at no charge if you, upon your presentation, at no charge to you upon your presentation of the original sales receipt as proof of purchase. How's the story? Is it good, kids? Yeah, it's good. Good. This warranty does not cover all costs of removing and reinstalling the product, damage of any part because of accident, mishandling, misuse, abuse, alteration, and improper installation, unauthorized servicing, and installing an accessory not designed for use with this product is not covered under this warranty. This warranty does not. Chapter 3. The warranty. This is about to. Never mind. This warranty does not cover any incidental or consequential damages. Some states do not allow. Some states. Some states. Some states. Okay. Alright. Does this thing have a safety hook? Does it have a safety cable? Hawaiian Breeze, did you include a cable? Sure hope you did. Some states do not allow the exclusive limitation of incident. They sure love using big words in these. They like to make it seem as grand as possible so that your piece of shit looks like a Casablanca from 1980. So the above limitation or exclusion may not apply to you. I don't think I'm in the States right now. I am in fucking Canada. This warranty gives you specific legal rights, and you may also have other rights which vary from state to state. Okay. Alright, let me try and... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Why you gotta do this to me? Okay, never mind. I'm not in the mood for reading that. I am not in the mood for reading that. Okay. Let's unbox the rest because this is already at 24 minutes. So I'll try and get it out. Okay. They got the mounting bracket there, which I might as well take out first because I can't pick up the blades first, so. I also want to know what date this fan is from. Probably, if it has like a nickel finish, I'm gonna guess like 2000 something. Most likely. This box art seems to be from around the time, so. Excuse me, yeah. Here's the mounting bracket. As generic as it gets. Nice soft foam. At least there's foam there. That's a good sign, I guess. Oh yeah, it does have pointed tip. I almost thought it had like a smooth edge tip instead of pointed tip. I was just about gonna question the quality again, but no need to. Okay, this is a bit cumbersome. Very. I gotta take the styrofoam out. Yeah, everything in this box is pretty much brand new. Alright, there. Oh, okay. So, here's the rosewood side. Hopefully that looks alright. The pointed tip edge. I don't think they did the... Yeah. A little bit of a chip in one of the blades, but I literally give zero shits about that. Here's the oak side. To be honest, I guess since this is like satin brass, I guess, uh, I don't even know what side blade I would go for. I really don't. So let's take the rest of the parts out, which are right here. Oh, why did I almost think that was like a blank cap, like a blank cover for the cap? Right. Just take all the parts out and go over them. Oh boy. Just by the sound of that, yeah. This is not a good fan. This is not a good fan. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. Okay. After formerly hinting at the regret of my purchase, okay. I think I got everything out. This box was obviously opened before, but I mean, nothing was taken out, so... Well, probably other than... nothing. So... let's look and see what we got, shall we? I really don't know what to start off with. It smells of plastic. I think I'll start out with the most the most, oh yeah, we knew it would look like that part of the fan. The motor. Unwrap it. So, okay. Hey, that doesn't look too bad. Oh. Yeah. We got a pancake here. We have a pancake here. And now I'm seriously tempted to actually, like, compare it to the motor in the Corsica. The motor for the Corsica. See which one is actually taller. This one or that. Yeah. This thing actually has kind of a tiny bit of a bent switch housing, but again, I do not care. How do the chains sound? Do they sound like can arms? Pretty much. First time someone's pulled the chain. Light. Yeah. Sound like pretty much every other cheap huggers switch, not switch, pull chains. Switch. Yeah. Just switch. Alright. max 60 watt lamp, 60 watts lamp. Oh, we got a tag. Make sure light bulb does not touch the glass. Use 60 watt max ceiling fan appliance light bulb only. Okay, well that's oddly specific. Oh, I just noticed they got elastic bands holding the wires down. I mean, I've never seen that before, but I mean, I guess that's, I don't know whether to call that a good thing or a bad thing. I really don't know. uh, but we got tags on top we shall now read. And I just noticed that the bearings are, like, exposed. Great. That's wonderful. File no E200 995 42-inch ceiling suspended fan. Model that. Fan only 120 volts. That stuff. Oh, it's from 2006. Okay. Oh, it's from January 2006. Cool. Uh, yeah, that freaking switch housing kind of took a little bit of a beating there, a little bit, probably from the way it was shipped. I don't even know how thin that is. I'd probably, yeah. Not that it matters anyways, it's probably made out of foil. A quality control level of 3. Yay, it passed. It didn't get a red sticker. It passed by a slight margin. A tiny ass UL listed sticker from, I think, 2004. Hopefully you're able to read that. And caution tag. Yeah. So I think the bearings are exposed on both sides. Yeah. Pretty much the same shell on both sides. I mean, at least the motor's vented somewhat. So, yeah, that's always a plus. I like it when they don't cheap out on not putting vents, if any company has really done that. So, yeah. Also, I might as well show you the finish, even though you've probably seen it already. A nice satin brass finish, which actually does look pretty nice. I must say, it actually does look pretty nice. So, that's one redeeming thing with this. And the fact that it's pretty... For a generic fan, it's pretty quirky. Quirks and features. This is a 2006 Hawaiian Breeze Hugger fan. And today I'm going to show you the quirks and features of this Hawaiian Breeze Hugger. Be sure to check out my new site, Fans and Light, for more... Okay, never mind. Not doing any more... Not going any further with the Doug reference. Alright. Blade bracket. The next best thing. The next best thing. Good Lord. Where do I start? For one thing... Yeah, it's light. Very, very light. So... Very chintzy, very light. Yeah. What's the blade pitch? Oh my god. Oh boy. Okay, well. That's the blade pitch. Yeah. Unfortunately, this thing suffers from weak motor disease, and they couldn't really pitch the brackets any further than that, I guess. So it probably puts it on par with like Heritage and pretty much other like any other cheap fan. That's gotta be that's gotta be like a 9 or 10 degree blade pitch. Like, come on. Uh, yeah. So there's that. Uh, might as well, unless it's like, okay, never mind. It's like stapled closed, but yeah, the fob's and that. Is one lighter than the other? Kind of. They're pretty much both the same. I just had to know if one fob was lighter color than the other because that's something that I know as Canarm likes to do or liked to do. I don't even know if they still do that. Probably not. But um, yeah, one bracket was included separately from the rest. So that means, well, of course, you got 3 brackets packaged together, but one was packaged separately. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll pack that back up later. Next, I shall wait. Scared the hell out of me. I shall show the globe. Light as hell, but I must say it is not plastic. It is not a plastic globe. It's got like a little tiny point on the end. For some reason. You probably see it. But I am happy to report that this is glass. This is a glass globe. So, that's nice. Ow. I was kind of worried it would be plastic for some reason, but... And I think... I don't even know if that's an elastic band or not. I'm kind of scared to move it because of how light this thing is. It's probably world's most fragile globe. Almost. Uh, typical, do not give plastic to children, you idiot, warning label. Let's put that back. I think the globe goes first. I don't know. I'll find out after when I put this thing back. But finally, we have the motor housing. Here it is. Yeah, I was like, because it never listed on the box or anything that this fan was antique brass or bright or satin brass. It never listed any of that. It just said Hawaiian Breeze 3-speed fan. School. Light kit. So that definitely helped with finding which finish you were looking at. That's great. But yeah, here's the motor housing. I mean, at least it's a slightly different design from what I've seen already, so slightly. Not by much. It doesn't have any holes in the side, like most motor housings of this style tend to have, so that's kind of cool. And that's pretty much it. Like there's nothing else to note with this thing. I don't even know who manufactured it. I don't know any of that. I honestly didn't really even pay attention to the description of that one video I found, so because I just wanted to know if someone else actually had like a video of this thing. So yeah. So what did we learn from this video? What was the educational point of this strategically filmed uh, video production with delicately sprinkled in humor bits and uh, a hilarious viewpoint on the product? Well, um, we learned one thing, and that is vintage cannot make a good sentence, like before and now. And two is that Hawaiian breeze. I mean, you get exactly what you expect. Exactly what you expect from what you see on the box. This is a cheap fan. It looks like a cheap fan. It is a cheap fan. But, I mean, it's kind of unique. It is sort of unique. Sort of. For one, I mean, I've never heard of Hawaiian breeze up until now. That's another thing we learned. Another thing we learned is that this is not antique brass. This is satin brass. Yeah. And yeah, we pretty much didn't even learn anything else. We just learned that this is a very cheap fan, but it's a cheap fan with some character with it. So that's, I guess, one reason why I got it. And another thing is because I wasn't going home with nothing. Like always, I was not going home with nothing. So yeah, I couldn't wait until something better popped up. So yeah. But that's okay. There's always the option in the future to sell this thing, so whatever. But for now, I'm going to hang on to it because it's a fan. It's a fan. I'm sorry, I'm gonna say this. Like this meme. It's been dead for like months. It's a fan of all time. It is a fan of all time. So, yeah. That's pretty much gonna do it. I really don't know what else to say. I I guess, well, I didn't even know how much these things would have sold for. Probably, well, probably a very low price. If this thing was above, if this thing was above like 30 something dollars in its day, then above it would have been a complete scam. Complete scam then. But I don't know. I guess, well, I guess this fan would be good for your like average. It's a good garage fan. It's a good garage fan. That's pretty much the only thing that comes to mind, is that it's a good garage fan or a trailer fan. It it makes for a decent trailer fan, I guess. If you need something, if you so happen to come across it while you're shopping at wherever the hell they sold these things at, I really don't know. And nor do I really care. I really don't care where this thing would have been sold from, but I'd still ask it anyways. It would make for a fan. It would make for a fan. So that's the verdict from me. So yeah, so that's pretty much all I gotta show for this Hawaiian Breeze fan. Maybe expect a Roblox adaptation or remake of it. Although I can't guarantee that. I really can't guarantee that, but maybe. I don't know for sure, but I I wouldn't doubt it entirely, so. But anyways, yeah. That's pretty much going to do it. So, thank you for watching, and I shall see you guys later. Take care, and goodbye.